Hi everyone, welcome to another session of the playlist of Law and Language from Dharmapeetam. So without continuing with what we have dealt with the earlier sessions regarding the sentence structures and all, this session is basically a small session, a short session, basically to deal with clarifying one particular problem that many people had raised. Usually English is considered as a tough language because of two problems in that: the spellings, pronunciation. We have multiple words pronounced in the same way but with a different set of spellings. And some words we write some way and we pronounce it some way. So why is it so? It's not common with our languages, the Indian languages, our mother tongues. So why is it so? Was a problem? So the problem is, as we have discussed in one of the previous videos, each and every sound is represented by a symbol called a letter. So if we write a letter, it actually represents one particular symbol. This is what is usually happening with our Indian languages and all. But as far as English is concerned, the situation is different. In a better way, what we can say is, if we say there are 52 letters in Telugu, that means there are 52 sounds in Telugu. But when it comes to English, it's a different thing, and that is why we feel this problem. When it comes to the Indian languages, it means nothing else but we have more than 50 different sounds that are being regularly used. But when it comes to English, one major problem that every person do complain about English is nothing else but what we write, we won't speak. What we speak, we won't write. We have got different spellings, we have got different spelling systems. If you have to write a word based on someone who speak it out, we always find it quite difficult, especially with some particular words. The problem? Spelling. Could have been a nightmare back in the schools as far as English classrooms are concerned. And that is one major reason by which most of the people hate English language as well. So what's the problem basically? We know in English there are only 26 letters. We call them the alphabets. 26. The problem basically is we use these 26 letters to express 44 different sounds. The total number of sounds in English language system is 44. The total number of letters in English is 26. When it comes to Indian languages, for example, when we consider Telugu, the total number of letters or alphabet in Telugu is 52. Means there are 52 different distinguished sounds in Telugu language. Same is the case with any other language, especially regional or Indian languages. But what makes English different or difficult, both are the same, is we have to express 44 different sounds using these 26 letters. So as to achieve this, what we usually do, it's a simple kind of a logic. We use different letters to express the same sound, and we use same letters to make different sounds. It looks illogical, but that is what we do in English language. We use different letters to make same sound, and we use same letters or letter combinations. Letter combination means more than one letter for same sound, and the same letters or letter combinations for different sounds. For example, let's consider some words. Say for example, king, K-I-N-G. So in this word, the sound k or ka is produced by using an alphabet K, right? Let us consider another word, cat. In this word cat also we have the same sound k or ka. But what letter do we use to create that sound ka? It's a C. In the first situation we used K, second situation we used C. If we say account, in the word account also there is ka. But what do we use there to produce the sound ka or k? CC. The combination of two C's is actually used to make the sound k. Or if we want to make acknowledge, ACK. So in acknowledge, the sound k is created by using two letters C and K. If we say Q or queen, in those words also we have the sound K, but we use the letter Q to produce the sound K. Then we have axe, AXE, axe. When we pronounce the word, there is a K inside it. So there, the sound K is created by using the letter X. So as to produce a single sound K, we can use alphabet K, we can use alphabet C, we can use alphabet Q, we can use alphabet X, we can use letter combinations of a CC, CK as well. This is how English use different letters or letter combinations for producing same sound. Now, we can use same letters or letter combinations for producing different sounds as well. Best example, so as to produce a sound K, there is another combination CH. For example, we can say school, SCHOOL. So in school, the sound K is produced by using a combination CH. But when we say BENCH, we do not pronounce it as bank. We pronounce it as bench. BUNCH, bunch. So in school, CH was a combination that was used for producing the sound K. In bench or church or lunch, branch, bunch, CH is a combination with which we produce a sound ch. When we use CH in another word called MACHINE, that is machine, the sound ra is produced by using the combination CH. Then we have a champagne. It never starts with SH but CH. So here the combination CH is used for producing the sounds like K, Ch, R, Sh. This is how the English spelling and pronunciation system play with these 26 letters to create 44 different sounds. And that is why basically it becomes a tough task, a difficult task for us to learn the two aspects of it. First is a spelling, second is a pronunciation. But the best way to learn this is nothing else but practice it. By hearting is not at all a method. Okay, keep it aside. So this is what is happening with English, and that is why it is quite difficult to either write or when you speak, follow the particular set of spellings and the pronunciation pattern in English language. The thing is, there is nothing much that we can do so that we can avoid these kind of issues. Actually, there was a spelling reform movement that happened with English language. One particular thing that they could do was nothing else but avoid the unpronounced letters from the words. You know, when we write walk, W-A-L-K, there is some kind of a pronunciation happening for W-A and K, but not L. That L is called a silent letter. So such kinds of silent letters were to be removed. To an extent it was happening also, and American English basically differ from British English in this particular aspects. When we write or when we type something, in Microsoft Office, we can see if you write COLOUR, the spelling of color that we have learned in the school, immediately there will be a red line happening under the word. When we right click and check what is wrong with that, they say the spelling is wrong and it is a COLOR. So American English, basically what they did was that they have removed many of these unpronounced letters in the word to an extent only. Because there are some words which we cannot compromise with. The best example is peace. We know there are two kinds of peace basically. Of course, three are there, but let us consider the first two. PIECE peace, PEACE peace. In PIECE peace, the unpronounced letter is I. If we remove I, then what is remaining there is PECE peace. In the word PEACE peace, the second piece, PEACE peace, the unpronounced letter is A. When we remove it, what we get is PECE peace. So when we try to write peace, by removing this unpronounced letter in that, then both situations what remains there is PECE peace. So when we write it, what does that mean? Should we take the meaning of PEACE peace or should we take the meaning of PIECE peace? Which piece should we consider there? And both the words have just the opposite meanings. So there are some other words as well, just has the same kind of a situation existing over there. So they couldn't even, the American spelling reforms also couldn't do such kind of a justice by removing the unpronounced letters in that. So that is, we have to believe that it's a part and parcel of the system, and there is nothing but that we can do with that. We have to go along with the flow. So now we are not that school kids, we are grown enough and we have a clear-cut understanding regarding why or what is happening over there. And with this understanding, we should try to learn either the spellings or the pronunciation. Obviously, regarding the pronunciation aspect, we will be doing a series in this particular set itself. But just before that, we need to deal with the grammar aspects. And obviously, we can expect such kinds of videos in between, clearing some of these kinds of doubts and all these kinds of things. Thank you.